You know, for a last hurrah for the good old Nintendo Switch, that last Direct wasn't too bad. It was pretty good, all things considered. It was very front loaded, but hey, there were still some interesting things to talk about, and 3 games in particular that 1 caught me off guard, and 2 I'm pretty interested in. No Sleep for Kaname Date, AI the Somnium Files, the new Raidou Kuzunoha Remaster, and the SaGa Frontier 2 Remaster. So today I got a bunch of new details that we're going to be going over. First things first, our good old boy Kaname Date. Resident detective and skeleton enthusiast. We did have some questions for this game as to when it takes place, what is it going to be about, is this a third game, is this a spin-off? And Spike Chunsoft gave us a nice little overview. The player takes the role of Kaname Date, the protag, once again teams up with Eyeball, or as she is more known as, Aiba, to tackle a mysterious case and rescue Iris, an internet idol who has been forced to take part in a dangerous escape game. No Sleep for Kaname Date from AI the Somnium Files introduces a new gameplay element, Escape. As with previous games in Investigation, players examine crime scenes and listen to testimonies. In Somnium, players enter the dream worlds of suspects and key witnesses. In the new Escape sections, players will solve puzzles to break out of locked rooms. By moving between these 3 sections, players can obtain the necessary clues to solve the case. So it seems like it's going to be taking more key aspects from the 999 series, which is pretty cool. The game's director, Kazuya Yamada, is writing the scenario with Kotaro Uchikoshi, the previous scenario writer, overseeing as director. So Uchikoshi is not writing this game directly, he's merely overseeing it. Okay. Yasuke Kozaki returns as character designer, and Kisuke Ito continues as the music composer. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here's the story details. A day after the Are You Kidding Me? Not even 24 hours later? Iris gets kidnapped, but then Date gets thrown into this new man. He cannot get a rest, can he? A day after the new Cyclops serial killings was resolved, internet idol Iris Sagan, known as Aset, is abducted by a UFO and forced to participate in a perilous escape game called The Third Eye Game. Yeah, this feels like it's going to be the wackiest of the 3, which is crazy considering how wacky not just the first game was, the second game was super wacky. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, a mysterious device is discovered. It resembles a coffin, and attached to it is a note that reads, "Sink me." Relying on a tenuous line of communication with the missing Iris, one man rises once again, determined to track down the UFO that should not even exist. Is this going to end up being a dream? Is this all going to end up being in Dante's head? Some kind of result of him sinking too much, maybe? I originally was going to make that a joke, but I don't know, maybe it could be. It could be a side effect of sinking too much. A negative side effect. Okay, we got a comment from Uchikoshi here. For this title, I'm serving as the scenario advisor from the perspective of overseeing the entire series. From the beginning, I trusted the development staff, but I was filled with awe at the quality, which far exceeded my expectations. The core element of this game, the escape game, is not just a collection of puzzles. It has been intricately woven with a deep thematic significance, and its difficulty is perfectly balanced. Interesting. So it's going to be thematically relevant to the game at hand. Okay, so much like the Somniums were in the first 2 games, yeah. I was going to say it was a lot of them were more thematic. No, yeah, I would say they're about equally thematic in the second game. I believe both core and casual players will definitely enjoy it. This game is a heartfelt anthem of love, created by the staff who love the AI series, for all the fans who also love the AI series. Okay, so they didn't outright say it, but this does feel very spin-off-y. This doesn't feel like a proper third game. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know, we've never really had a home run with these mystery type of games, have we? The third games always end up having some kind of extreme controversy with them. I mean, look at Danganronpa. First 2 games, phenomenal. V3, split the whole fandom right in half. Even 999 suffered from this. The first 2 games, amazing. And Zero Time Dilemma, well, it's okay, right? It's an okay game. It's not the quality of the first 2 by a long shot, but it left a lot of fans of the 999 series very disappointed. So I hope this game can manage to break that curse, that third game curse, but we will have to see. It looks very silly, it looks very ridiculous. I'm excited for it. But for me, Something that I didn't think would happen. Raidou Kuzunoha getting remastered. The Mystery of the Soulless Army. This game, from the little bit that they've shown off, just looks incredible. The updated visuals, I believe they're even making some changes to the gameplay, because I don't believe you could summon 2 demons in the first one. They showed 2 demons fighting side by side with Raidou in that reveal trailer. So I wouldn't be surprised if they took other aspects of the second game and just moved them over into the first game to just make the experience better overall. But it also seems like, in terms of combat for Raidou specifically, he'll get access to different special abilities and even cool like cut-in attacks for melee strikes and like opportunity strikes when enemies enter like a certain state. And it even seems like there's going to be some new demons too from like future games that they put in here. I believe this little Red Riding Hood blonde-haired demon is from SMT5. I haven't played SMT5 yet, but I remember seeing her in one of the trailers, and I don't remember her from any of the other SMT games. If they're bringing new demons into this, that's really cool. Be very curious to see which ones they'll be bringing over specifically. But more additions to this game, the base game is already good, and just the more they can polish this game, which just is crazy. Man, look at it. Look at this trailer. It's crazy. But they're also adding in fast travel spots to make traveling a lot easier. Because, oh man, it was, oof. You had to walk everywhere in the base game, and it wasn't that annoying, right? The areas aren't massive, but the fast travel will definitely make it a lot easier. Oh, cool, yeah, they added a stealth strike mechanic where you can get the advantage on enemies. That's cool. Okay, here we go. 120 plus demons. Summon 120 plus demons, increased significantly from about 70 in the original. Wow, so 50? Well, it says plus, so they're adding over 50 new ones? Ooh, wow, cool. Premium double chart. Register multiple of the... Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, so enhancements from the original version. They're overhauling the combat system, mag drain system, summoner skills, okay, yeah, sword skills, Devil's Bane, Spirit Slash. So these were like the special cut-in attacks. A lock-on feature, that's very needed. Yeah, thank you. A shooting mode for gunfire in battles, autosave feature, a quick save function, or character voices. I believe the entirety of the main story is also fully voiced, so that's really good. Obviously the graphics, increased variety. Ally demons now gain XP that are just in the party, that's good. You can now recruit multiple of the same demon. Sword alchemy? What? Can you like enhance your weapon with different of the... Okay, whoa. Wow, they're really adding a lot to this game. I was excited for this game just being the original game with a new coat of paint, but they're adding all this extra stuff. This is gonna make it feel like an almost entirely brand new game at this point. That's incredible. Holy crap, look at all of these new enhancements. New continue feature, warp from save points to, okay. Reverse fusion? Oh, so if you don't like a fusion, you can reverse back to a previous fusion? That's interesting. I wonder if these are in the new games. New difficulty level. Oh, like a new easier mode, okay. Game journalist difficulty. Cyrusbright difficulty. Inheritable passive skills. Pass down abilities of ally demons to just other demons or you. Wait, she heals for free now? Oh, Raidou stonks just keep going up. They're giving my mans all the love. What about Narumi? What about him? What about the boy? What about his detective agency? Can you have coffee at his detective agency now? Can they give you like a bonus SP healing over time? Oh, they're introducing training items. Yeah, I think they're adding like the different mitamas and stuff. Dude, the fact that they're putting so much love into this remaster. What is the second remaster gonna look like? Is it even gonna look like the same game? But what I'm hoping for is that this game sells well enough and does well enough that not only we get the second game as far as a remaster, but we get a third Raidou Kuzunoha. I have been waiting for a third Raidou Kuzunoha for years, but adjacent to this series, if this series sells well, Oh baby, they're definitely gonna remaster the Digital Devil Saga games. Ooh, this era of SMT is my favorite era, the PS2 era. So this is just all kinds of levels of exciting. I cannot wait. And last but not least, the game that got surprise dropped today, SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered, which is an enhanced version of the beloved 1999 RPG. It's available now on the Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, and Steam. Also iOS and Android, who cares about that? Some people probably do. Experience the intertwined fates of Gustav, a royal heir caught in a struggle for power, and Will, a fledgling excavator confronting a hidden world-threatening danger. With fully enhanced HD visuals, a revamped UI, enhanced gameplay systems, new post-game content, and more. I gotta say, the trailer, the visuals look stunning, this game. For an enhanced version of an old, they really did this game justice. Yeah, the signature warm watercolor style graphics are more defined and vibrant. The original sprites are upscaled for modern resolutions, and new sprites have been prepared for characters who did not have unique sprites in the original. Wow. Wow! A revamped UI, history choice, chronology, a revamped screen layout, and a multitude of other gameplay systems have been reconstructed to facilitate more intuitive and comfortable gameplay. That sounds good to me. I do gotta say, the UI did seem very, very nice. Yeah, this is what really surprised me. Again, I am a SaGa noob. I have never played any of these games, but ever since the release of Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, the series has been put on my wishlist. It's been put on my radar, successfully. I used to always see the SaGa name and just write it off, not really give it the time of day. But Romancing Saga 2 caused me to turn my head and go, you know, maybe I've been missing out. Maybe I judged this series a little too quickly. And this game also looks amazing. New story content, crazy, under the supervision of SaGa franchise General Director Akitoshi Kawazu. Benny Matsuyama introduces new story events that provide additional insight into the events of SaGa Frontier 2. Yeah, I saw in the trailer it was new story for certain characters and also new events for certain characters too. Like, wow. SaGa fans, if you guys are fans of this game, the original game, you were probably foaming at the mouth when you saw all of these new goodies being presented to you on screen. You were probably freaking out, probably like me when I saw Trails in the Sky remake. New gameplay features added elements like parameter inheritance, post-game content, and New Game Plus make for enhanced and expanded gameplay experience, and new mini-game for specifically Western fans. Well, excavation mini-game created for the Japan-exclusive Pocket Station peripheral for the PlayStation is playable in the West for the first time as Dig Dig Digger in SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered. So this was exclusively in Japan, but they translated it and brought it over for the Western fans. That's really cool. So let's see, yeah, the SaGa franchise is made up of several revolutionary role-playing games created by legendary game developer Akitoshi Kawazu. Final Fantasy II, SaGa Frontier, okay. Since the Final Fantasy Legend was released in 1990 for the Game Boy, the franchise has expanded with several additional entries across numerous platforms. Other SaGa franchise regulars include illustrator Tomomi Kobayashi, who has given the series its own unique style, and composer Kenji Ito of the Mana series. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I recognize that name. Although the SaGa franchise shares its roots with Final Fantasy, SaGa has always incorporated revolutionary and challenging gameplay mechanics such as player choice, branching storylines, and implementing characters with wildly different playstyles. Setting it apart from other JRPG series, the latest franchise SaGa Frontier 2 Remaster is available on multiple. This literally sounds exactly like something I would love. That whole last paragraph. Player choice, branching storylines, characters with different playstyles, like, that's literally everything I love in an RPG. Why have I not played these games sooner? Why am I not playing this game right now? Oh, I mean, how much even is it right now? I don't even know. Yeah, it's $30. That, I don't know, that seems like a good deal. $30 for this game? I mean, it's an old game. Comparing it to, like, this game's probably, what, 30, 40 hours? compared to most AAA games being $60, sometimes $70. This seems like a steal at $30, especially with just I love the watercolor style look of the graphics. It's just even the way that, did you see how that fire moved in the brazier? Just how warm and inviting it looked. The colors in this game are, wow, man. So people who have played the OG, are you excited for this game? And would you recommend me to play this game? Or should I start with the Romancing Saga 2 remake? You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments. Oh, this is a lot of exciting stuff for a surprise direct that came out of nowhere. And this isn't even everything that I was interested in. There were a couple of other things here and there, but these were the main three. But it seems like us JRPG fans are gonna continue to eat good for quite a while. We are getting spoiled left and right. What a time to be a gamer, am I right? Thank you guys for joining me. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Very special thank you to all current channel members and supporters over on Patreon. Anybody else wants to support the channel, get things like early access up to a week in advance, and other things going forward, feel free to check out any of the links below. This has been Cyrus, time for me to head out. Peace out guys, and stay spicy.
Alright, what's next?